Have you ever had your heart shattered into a million pieces? I have. My world came crashing down the day I found out he was cheating on me. And the classic clutch twist? It was with someone younger, much younger. I remember standing there, the floor feeling like it had vanished from beneath my feet. The words echoed in my ears, a cruel joke. Younger, prettier, more exciting. That's what he wanted. For a while, I let those words define me. I looked in the mirror and all I saw were his criticisms. I felt old, washed up, and completely worthless. I spent weeks, maybe even months, just crying. I'd replay every memory, searching for the moment it all went wrong, wondering what I did to deserve this. The pain was all-consuming. I lost weight, not in a healthy way. I barely slept. I was a ghost of my former self, haunted by the betrayal. My friends tried to help. They'd bring over ice cream and bad movies, trying to coax a smile out of me. But I was stuck in a fog of heartbreak. It felt like I was drowning, and every time I tried to come up for air, the memory of his betrayal would pull me back under. The comparison was the worst part. I'd find myself scrolling through her social media, a masochistic ritual of self-torture. Every photo was a knife twisting in my gut. She was everything I wasn't, or so I thought. Young, carefree, with a life that seemed so vibrant and full of promise. And I was, what? The woman left behind. The past. It was a dark, dark place to be. Then, one morning, something shifted. I woke up, looked at my tear-stained face in the mirror, and I just got angry. Not just sad, but furious. Furious at him for his betrayal. Furious at her for being a part of it. But most of all, furious at myself for letting them have this much power over me, for letting them make me feel so small. It was in that moment of pure, unadulterated rage that a single thought sparked in my mind. The best revenge isn't bitterness or hate. The best revenge is living an amazing life. The best revenge is my own success, my own happiness, my glow up. That day, I made a choice. I was done being the victim. I was going to be the hero of my own story. My revenge wasn't going to be about getting him back or making him jealous. Not really. It was about proving to myself that I was more than just someone's discarded partner. It was about rebuilding my life, brick by brick, into something so beautiful and strong that his memory would be nothing but a footnote. So, I threw out all the junk food. I deleted his number, blocked him on everything. I took down all our pictures. It was a cleansing ritual, a declaration of independence. My glow up started from the inside out. I started therapy. It was one of the best decisions I ever made. Talking to someone who was completely impartial helped me unpack all the hurt and anger I had bottled up. It taught me that his actions were a reflection of his own issues, not a measure of my worth. It gave me the tools to start healing the deep wounds he'd left behind. I started meditating and journaling every single day. Instead of focusing on what I'd lost, I started focusing on what I was grateful for. My friends, my family, my health, my own resilience. It sounds simple, but this shift in perspective was monumental. It was like switching on a light in a dark room. Then came the physical transformation. I joined a gym, not to get a revenge body to flaunt on Instagram, but to feel strong, to channel my anger and frustration into something productive. The first few weeks were brutal. I was sore, I was tired, I wanted to quit a dozen times, but every time I lifted a weight or ran an extra mile, I felt a piece of my power returning. I wasn't just building muscle, I was building confidence. I started eating clean, nourishing my body with good food. I learned to cook new healthy recipes. I felt my energy levels soar. I started sleeping better. The dark circles under my eyes began to fade, replaced by a spark I hadn't seen in years. I also decided to invest in myself in other ways. I'd always put my own hobbies and passions on the back burner in our relationship. Everything was always about him, his career, his friends. So, I signed up for a pottery class I'd always wanted to take. I started painting again. I reconnected with old friends he never really liked. I filled my life with people and activities that brought me genuine joy. I traveled. I took a solo trip to a place I'd always dreamed of visiting. Standing on a mountaintop, looking out at the world, I realized how small my heartbreak was in the grand scheme of things. There was a whole world out there waiting for me, and I was finally ready to explore it. My style changed too. I went through my closet and got rid of everything that reminded me of my old self, the person who tried to be what he wanted. I started dressing for me, I bought clothes that made me feel confident and beautiful, not for anyone else's approval. I cut my hair, got a new color. It was more than just a new look. It was a symbol of my new chapter. Every morning, getting ready wasn't a chore anymore. It was an act of self-love. I was rediscovering who I was without him, and I was starting to really like her. And you know what's funny? As my life got better, he started to notice. The inevitable "I miss you" texts started rolling in. He'd say he made a mistake, that she meant nothing. At first, there was a tiny, vindictive part of me that felt a sliver of satisfaction. See? You see what you lost? But that feeling faded quickly, because by then, I had genuinely moved on. I looked at his messages, not with longing, but with a kind of detached pity. He hadn't changed. He was still the same person, looking for an easy fix. But I had grown into someone he no longer deserved, someone he couldn't even comprehend. Replying was simple. "I'm happy now. I hope you find happiness too." No anger, no bitterness, just peace. Because my glow up was never truly about him. It was my revenge on the person I used to be, the one who thought her value was tied to a man. It was my declaration that I am whole and complete, all on my own. The ultimate revenge wasn't making him regret his decision. The ultimate revenge was my indifference. It was the fact that my happiness no longer depended on his presence or absence in my life. So, if you're going through a heartbreak right now, listen to me. Let yourself feel the pain. Grieve. It's important, but don't let it consume you. Don't let anyone have the power to dim your light. Use that pain as fuel. Let it ignite a fire within you to become the absolute best version of yourself. Focus on your own growth, your own happiness. Rebuild your life into something so incredible that you look back and thank the universe for the heartbreak that set you free. Your glow up is waiting. It's not about them. It's all about you. You are strong, you are worthy, and you are going to be more than okay. You are going to be phenomenal. Thank you so much for watching and for letting me share my story. If you've been through something similar, I'd love to hear about your own glow-up journey in the comments. Don't forget to like this video if it resonated with you, and subscribe for more content on empowerment and self-love. See you next time.